been played top lane at some point, I assume.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Probably never been played mid.
For sure solo queue.
Yeah, for sure in solo queue.
I mean, some Fioras have been played mid, not too much recently. Even in pro play, we had some Fioras mid. He did it in the LCS. Vayne versus Fiora is super interesting, though. Trying to tumble out, dodge the riposte, trying to get your condemns down on the lunges. Protect your vitals is always such a cool mini game as well.
If you're able to riposte condemn, it's going to be a stun, and you're almost certainly in range of it. So if the prediction lands and Pabu gets a riposte stun, he probably gets the kill. If he's late, he's going to be disengaged. Caps can keep using the range. Like, I expect the Fiora to be poked out. But anytime Vayne is in auto attack range, she should be within lunge range as well. So we might see a trade of blows. The problem is, though, there's no good way out for Fiora if she's not willing to all in. You're going to get run down by Vayne triggering Silver Bolts.
I'm pretty sure he's willing to all in. The man's taking Exhaust and Ignite, or at least he did last time.
It just depends when, right? Because you can, like, riposte, sorry, not riposte, but lunge's cooldown is longer than tumble. So there is going to be situations where Pabu can't keep up with Caps. He's going to have more move speed than him. He's going to have more tumbles, more dashes. So I think this matchup is tenuous. I think it comes down to some of the crowd control. Yeah,
I mean, if you miss a lunge as well, then the cooldown is huge. You're not going to get it back at all, and that's pretty much the big outplay for me. That's what I was talking about, you know, condemning the lunges. Here we go, though. Does touch that one.
Wow, and he's doing lethal tempo as well, so it's really high damage here for Caps. And there's actually a lunge down, so he's going to go back for the Vita, but doesn't get it. He's going to do it. He's got double sums, keep in mind on both sides here. There's heal down, there's exhaust. And he can get chased, though. He can get chased, and he has flash. This could be a kill right away. Ignite and outplay it. He's got to find a Vital. He's got to find the damage. Pabu needs one hit, and he's going to happen before minions even spawn.
The Q came back up just in time to finish the game. And just like that, game number 1 is over before it even gets started.
Kobe, on the first day, we were worried too many 1v1s would come down to 100 CS. This one came down to 0.
So, like we were talking about, the lunge hits, that means he can keep up the chase here, but that lunge into the wall means Caps knows there's a huge cooldown. I'm going to keep up this chase no matter what. Going in and out of the brush here for Pabu, he's trying to gain some distance. The tumble backwards during the exhaust means that Caps has to face check here. He flashes in, and even with the sweeper going, he can't get the damage out in time. Lunge comes back up, and Pabu is on the board.
Sustain mattered a lot.
It's match point already.
It's match point already. Second win plus Revitalize was a lot of health coming back in. Obviously chucked the potion, had the Dorn shield in there as well. He probably regened 150 health over maybe like 6 seconds during that chase. Like, he was an
Arius were the only, you know, super true top lane champion.
He's got an upside down keyboard. Oh wait, no, that's Caps. Never mind. Sorry, that was a bad joke. The first shot, keyboard's upside down. I was really confused. It's like, there's no way that's really the keyboard. And then I realized it's the camera shot. All right, I ruined everything. Kobe gives me a double thumbs up.
I don't think you could ruin it. Look at that blue steel. It's a blue steel for Pabu.
Can he turn left, though? That's the question.
I don't think he's going to have to here. He can get up out of his chair. 2-0. He's calling the shots. Very confident in his Aurelia play. We saw Rookie go for the tower dive on Aurelia. Didn't turn out so well. It was very close, though. Getting to level 6 is, of course, what you're looking for the all-in potential. A bunch of side drinkers here on the water as well. Pretty good technique. Nobody's spilling on themselves.
You don't really need the microphone. You're in a 1v1 where your only comms are your opponent. Like, you could just move it and go for the more, you know, standard drink, but...
Or you could have confidence in your own abilities.
Yeah.
Which is necessary in a 1v1 environment, Freak.
Sure. All right, so Pabu. Now keep in mind, Aurelia Q does heal you, so there is some merit to overshield. If he's at full HP, Q will give him a little bit extra there. And the Biscuit's Time Warp. I still really prefer the Resolve secondary, but maybe there is a lot of benefit.
Yeah, I mean...
in the Biscuits. I mean, Biscuits are burst sustain when you've got this, like a burst heal when you've got Time Warp Tonic, so I do get that is some extra sort of in-combat, like really meaty durability.
Also, Aurelia definitely does rely on her mana resource as well, so... I mean, Domination second is super good for health sustain, but definitely going to need the extra mana for trades. Caps, though, on the Nico, should be able to get the early push on these minions after forcing Pabu back to base.
And I think I do like him going for this Nimbus Cloak on...
Yeah, I think...
on
actually,
Nico, because the R, you're going to get in the ring.
Yeah, every Nico that I've seen has taken it for better R placement. I think it's 100% necessary on Summoner's Rift, and also a pretty good choice here for 1v1.
And of course, we'll see if it gets that far. We've had a lot of very explosive games where level 6 number comes in. And it's Corrupting Potion versus that Doran's Ring 2 pots here. We already saw the runes and fairly standard stuff with Inspiration Secondary. Caps did miss 1 CS, I believe, but he's still okay.
Should be just a little bit of farming here for the level 1. Caps gets early level 2. Does he go for a snare?
Ignites that stun. Ooh. Because he was 4-stacked on the Q right then, so that could have been decent damage. It's Ignite Flash for both, so there's no CC coming out of Summoner spells.
Yeah. Bloom goes a little bit wide there as well.
Yeah. I think them having Flash does favor the Nico, because you can jump, let's say, over the R wall or get out of an E stun. I think there's a lot of good usability there. Ooh. That was the real one. Yeah. He didn't necessarily know. Ignite side, he's going for it right away! He's going right away! He's going to the turret! Oh, it's so close, but it's Caps who pulls it back!
Oh my goodness, one more tick and he goes down!
That is confidence.
Another
one auto away.
Another Aurelia, another failed dive.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so close there. Pabu, let's take another look at it starting, Freak.
So he goes right in, he finds the stun, doesn't realize it's the real one until later on. Oh no, he finds the auto. So he is vaguely aware that it could be that. And he's like, yeah, you know, I got this, has the reset.
He goes to stack up the passive. Flash answers here, gets his auto off, but has nothing left. There's no more Qs. He used all the resets, and Caps just barely under the turret finds the answer.
Man.
Oh, is he running it back?
I think he was willing to play Aurelia here.
If he blind picks the Lissandra into Aurelia?
But see, I don't think you'd pick Liss if you were going to ban Darius. Like, I think you'd let him, you'd play the champion, then play Liss into it, right? Like, you pick something that you would expect to lose to Darius, which is why I think he's going melee. He was because he was hovering Liss every game in the semifinals, so I think he's doing it.
Fair enough.
But maybe I'm wrong.
He's definitely contemplating right now.
Yeah.
You can see
the furrowed brow.
The cogs turning.
Oh. Yeah, I think this is the matchup. Aurelia's locked in. Oh.
The last minute bomb.
Okay. Just like Nico's the chip for him.
Once again, we're going to have a Nico and an Aurelia in here. Are we going to get to level 3, Freak?
I think we are. I think Pabu knows the only way he's lost this entire tournament here was a little bit too overzealous in the tower dives. I think he actually pulls it back. The question is, does he pull back too far? Because this is a matchup where you have to find an all-in. You can't be too passive or you will automatically lose.
Yeah, I mean, as much as everyone's having fun at All-Stars, this is the very last game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of all of 2018 All-Stars here.
Yeah.
All or nothing. So, the nerves might get you. You might be a little bit more cautious in the opening. We'll see, though. These guys have not shown it so far.
A quick
quick opening, too.
Cap said he was very nervous in the semifinals. Seeing small shake stands, I feel like, here as well. But it's the spot where you sit there and you're like, loading screen's up, deep breath, like, it's one game. There's no jungle ganks, there's no RNG. It's just like, okay, did I play it right?
They had 2 warm-ups to think about this one.
You got to get your head in the right spot. You've got to get yourself back in the zone and playing reflexively, playing with muscle memory. You've got to get yourself back into that mind state.
All right, same skin. Corrupting Potion coming out for Pabu. Caps with the Doran 2 potions.
We're going to see different runes? Will there be different runes, Kobe?
Well, the Keystones are the same.
Those are the same.
So, nope. Pabu going for the sustain once again.
Yep. Including the mana back. And this is, I believe, identical as well. So, okay. Exact same stuff, same sides of the map. We'll see if we get that level 2 tower dive again.
Man. The first one decided by 1 auto attack.
Yeah. Second one was also 1 auto attack away. Caps was dead for 1 more auto.
Yep.
But the Ignite ticked first, and Pabu went down.
All right, same thing. Same opening should happen, though. Even though we didn't have Pabu forced back to base. The Nico can get push control, try and get some early damage on the minions. He might actually try and take a Q here, a blind, a little bit of harassment.
I would almost Q in a melee there with auto. Just because the Q would be on cooldown. So there's the Q in.
I like those mind games, too, with the first skill shots. You shoot it back, seeing if the guy is going to be, more of a defensive player.
Yeah.
But so many of these players at this
And he's going for it right there with the Q stacked up. Those are good autos.
Conquer.
With Karthik Bush, it's a better trade. He has more sustain, but those are really good autos trailing for Caps. He got 2 airy triggers there.
Advantage for the range champion. If you retreat on the open side, not by the brush here, the range champion can get so much damage on the exit.
Yeah.
But if you retreat to the brush side, of course, for the melee, that's so much better.
Yep.
Top laner is very well accustomed to that.
And of course, Pabu gets move speed. This is big damage. He could die. He could die. This could go for the ignite. He could go for the play.
Flash answer!
Does Caps choose to flash ignite? That's a flash. He can get it. This could be Caps it right now. He can get that kill. One more auto will do it, and Caps is the 1v1 champion.
Caps does it! Hits the finals in the World Championship and takes the 1v1 belt for himself.
And that is the trophy, the 1v1 trophy presented by Acer Predator. Caps, it belongs to you. The best mid laner in the West and the best 1v1 player in the world. Dropped a single game in the finals.
If you didn't think there could be more hype around the offseason move from Fnatic to G2, now he's going to bring an award with him.